Hello, this is the start of the third vlog of the year. I've made some adjustments and changes, okay? So originally, these were not the 3 books that I had picked for this vlog, but I made some changes for my own mental well-being, I guess. One of them was just way too long for me right now, and it was the Second Wave Kings books. It's called Worlds of Radiance. I will get to it, but I can't, I don't want to put back-to-back Brandon Sanderson, even though they are a different series. I'm just struggling with that. Anywho, so I've changed that one, and I'm now going to read Serpent and Dove. This one is still over my 500 page goal, so it fits. My copy, I don't know what the hell happened to it, but it's all like messed up. Do you see that? Very upset about that, but oh well. I've had this for a long time and I finally need to get to it because I own the whole trilogy. The other one that I changed, I don't remember what I originally had on here, but I did realize that I have the audiobook for this one due in like 5 days and I need to listen to it, and it is Fragile Things by Neil Gaiman. This camera does not pick up the beautiful color that this book is. Honestly, like, amazing. I technically have already read the little summaries for all of the book. The short stories in here, sorry. So I've read the summaries of all the short stories because I really like that, and then I think I was just like too tired to continue on originally, so I put it on the side. But now I have the audiobook back and I need to listen to this. This one is my under 500 page book. I think it's under 500 pages. It should be. Oh gosh. Why did the back say 12? That was frightening. Yeah, it's only about 350 pages. And then the other book that I have the audiobook to as well, and that is this the third one? I hope to God, yeah, book 3. Bersinger, probably saying that wrong. It's the third Eragon book. It's massively huge. This is the one where the spine matches up, but I have the first 2 of the original, so whatever. I tried my best. Okay, so I'm gonna read these 3 books. Alert to everybody, probably spoilers for specifically these 3 books in this vlog. And this is a weird assortment, honestly. Whatever, I'm into it. Let's go. Update on Neil Gaiman. I almost said Neverwhere. It's Fragile Things, the collection of short stories. Excuse my appearance, I just did my workout, so I look kind of gross. But I am about 30-40% of the way through. I'm almost to Good Boys Deserve Favors. This is a collection of short stories. And to be honest, I kind of like Smoke and Mirrors collection better than this one. But like, that's just because I think only one story so far I like really liked. And I can't remember the name of it. But it was really creepy and definitely Neil Gaiman vibes, and I was like, okay. And it was one where this boy is recounting how he had a couple of boys that bullied him and made fun of him, but like pretended to be his friends kind of after school, and brought him to this creepy haunted house and told him, hey, like, open the door, but then to this playhouse, but the playhouse was terrifying and engulfed them and never released them ever again. And that was like creepy, and I really liked that one. But so far I think that's the only one that I really enjoyed, but we'll see. There's probably more. I'm like literally, I don't know, 40% of the way through, so we'll see. There'll probably be more. I also think I'm not enjoying this as much because for Smoke and Mirrors I sat down on a road trip and read it all, whereas this one I'm doing stuff while I'm listening to it, so it's probably why I'm just not paying attention as much, and that's my own fault, but whatever. So far so good. I am having there's nobody there! Come here then! I'm having fun with the short stories now. Last update I gave you, I was like kind of confused and didn't know what was going on, but now I have like zoned in on Mr. Neil Gaiman here, and I'm having fun. I've actually started highlighting or just sticky noting the ones that I really like. I'm on page 249, very far through the book. There's only 355 pages in here, so I don't have a whole lot left to go, like 100 pages or so. But I'm having more fun, and I'm on, let's see. The short stories that I like are originally the one that I told you guys about was October in the Chair. I double checked. That was definitely it for sure. And then I liked The Facts in the Case of the Departure of Miss Finch. That one was interesting. I thought it was going to be like, I was like, oh, is this where the Night Circus ideas came from? But it was different. It was different. Miss Finch disappeared. That was wild. And then nobody talked about it afterwards. Harlequin Valentine was really cool as well. Some Harlequin dude was like, oh, I'm going to fall in love with this girl, so I'll just send her my heart. And then she ate it. It was so cool. Oh my gosh. Next was The Problem with Susan. This one I told my manager about when I got to work. I was like, listen, he did a short story about Susan from Narnia, and it was weird. And that's all you need to know about it. The next one was the 15 painted cards from a vampire tarot. That was really cool. Because I like tarot, I liked it. I was like, okay, cool. And then Goliath, which was the Matrix short story that I think he said it was still up on the original Matrix movie website, which was really cool. But now I'm on to pages from a journal found in a shoebox left in a Greyhound bus somewhere between Tulsa, Oklahoma and Louisville, Kentucky. I know I said that wrong. I know how to say it. I give up today. Anyways, I literally just woke up, so that's what I'm reading. That's the update. I'm having a fun time. This is a look. Not mad about it. It's a chaos bun. And there's ice chipping outside. Excuse that. But I have finished Fragile Things. Very exciting. I gave it 4 stars. There was a short story in here that I've already read before, near the end. Hang on. Called Sunbird. And this one right here, it's like near the end. So this one near the end called Sunbird I have read before. And I read it specifically in one of Neil Gaiman's other works called Unnatural Creatures, which he put together a bunch of short stories that he loves, and then he included one of his own, and that was Sunbird. So it was really fun rereading that. I was like, nice, cool. And then the last one in here was called The Monarch of the Glen, which is like, he calls a mini, well, it's a mini novella, but he calls it an American Gods novella. And I didn't understand anything that happened in it, but whatever. So I gave this 4 stars because there were some short stories in here that I enjoyed. Really enjoyed rereading Sunbird because that one is freaky and it's really cool. Since I last talked to you, other ones that I liked were The Day the Saucers Came is like a page long. It's like literally just this page, front and back. That's it. Really good. Made me consider things because like the last line of it, it's like, oh, well shit, okay. And then I also really liked How to Talk to Girls at Parties. That one was really creepy. 10 out of 10. And I already told you about Goliath. So yeah, those are all the ones that I've really liked in this. And I very much enjoyed. This is, I think, the last Neil Gaiman book I currently own that I needed to read. So, very fun. I actually found the green version of Neverwhere that matches these copies, and I've ordered it. And I hope to God it comes to match these copies, because if it's not that, I'm gonna cry, because I ordered one previously and it showed up and it was not even close to the copy that matches these ones. I was so mad. I literally cried. It was bad. Let's hope that one comes, because that would be nice. In other news, so since I'm finished this one for this vlog, I am more inclined to start Serpent and Dove, and I'm hoping to physically read this. I do have access to the audiobook, but I would like to physically read it instead, because I need to get to it. I own the whole trilogy, so like, why not? This book actually hits my reading goal for the year as one of the 50 books that I want to read over 500 pages. So this one does. This one did not, but that's okay. I still loved it so much, and I'm very excited to get to this. So we'll get started soon. I'm having a really fun time. I don't even know how, I just explained myself and I don't know how to explain myself again. Basically, you know there's like a lot more books and they are written in English obviously that have other aspects of other languages, like calling somebody something endearing in like a different language, whatever language it is. And there's like, I've read like a lot of Asian languages that have done this, a lot of Spanish, I've read Hindu, which is really cool, and I think ancient Egyptian, but I'm not 100% sure, which is really cool, and I really like that aspect. I think it's a cool aspect. I hope it continues till the end of time. I think it's really fun. But with Serpent and Dove, there's French in here, and I actually understand some French. I'm not good at French. I'm like a beginner at reading it. I can't speak it, so don't ask me to, but I know some stuff in here, and it's like so exciting to be able to say like, I know that word. And I'm sure this is like how other people feel when they read their books with their native or secondary tongue, and it's just like so nice. I'm like, oh, that's partially why I'm loving it so much. I'm also loving it because like witches and different things like that. I do like the story. I like that we get Lou's point of view, and I like that we get Reed's point of view. I don't know if there's any more currently. I like that Lou is like basically a pirate. She's got like a pirate attitude, that's what I would say, but she's a witch. And Reed is basically like holy man, warrior, and I'm into it. I'm only like, how far am I? Page 75, so I'm not like terribly far, but I'm having fun. And I haven't highlighted anything that I absolutely love yet, but I do keep my highlighter with me because I got some book sleeves, and this thing fits perfectly into this book sleeve with a highlighter, and I'm excited to travel with that today. So I'm just like living my best life. This year my reading is like, I'm having so much fun. Everything's been like 4 stars, but I literally could care less because I love everything, almost everything pretty much. It's really good. I'm having a good time. We'll update you later. And now a small update for Serpent and Dove. I'm having so much fun reading this. Like, I don't want to read it. Like, have you ever like liked a book so much you're like, if I continue reading this, I'm going to read it all in one sitting, and it's going to make me upset when it's over. I am on page 228. I don't know how to say this chapter, but I love Lou's point of view. I love Reed's point of view. I love that there's like some situations we get one and then some situations we get the other. I think it's like perfectly done when like whenever there's something witchy going on, Reed is the one that we see the point of view, and he just freaks out, and Lou is like laughing so fucking hard. Oh my god, these two, it's like so good. Oh my gosh, I have so many things I highlight in here. I like every time they have like, I want to call it banter, I highlight something. There's just like so many fun things in here. I love Ansel. I think he's hilarious. I love Coco. I think she's hilarious. I just love the whole cast. I love everybody in here, and I'm gonna be so sad when this book is over because I've heard that the second book is not as good, and I'm gonna be very upset. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm like quite literally like halfway through, but I'm very nervous to like continue going. Yeah, I don't know. The fact that they had to get married and she's like, fuck yeah, my protection, and Reed is like, fuck no, my reputation. Oh, it's so good. This is just like a masterpiece for me right now, and it's exactly what I needed. I love it. Great timing. You went in the wrong way. It's right here. Yeah, you want to say hi? Come here. Everybody say hello. There it is. Hits the button, dog immediately freaks out. Stop, I know. I'm trying to do something here. But I'm babysitting. I look like crap too. Yeah, are you in a vlog too? First of all, I'd like to share that I am attempting to be more dark academia, seeing if that works for me. So far, I really like this top. It is very cropped though. It like ends like right there. Anyways, but update for Serpent and Dove because I finished it. I give it 5 stars, which I'm kind of like teetering on because I loved the love in this book. I thought it was super cute. I like loved every second of it. The amount of highlights I have in here is unfathomable. I've never put this many highlights of things that I loved, and it was just them like bantering and getting on each other's nerves, but like after being like, oh my god, I really like her. Stuff like that. And it was just really cute. I loved the ending. I loved that Reed was like, oh, a pattern? Let's fucking do that. That was cool. I'm excited. I'm also excited that they called Reed a witch and not something else. Like there wasn't another word for it, because that's the appropriate real life language for it. He's just a male witch, and I thought that was really cool. Sorry if that was a spoiler, but you should read this. It was super cute. I loved the magic system. It's super cool, and I would love to learn more about it as like Reed learns how to use it. And I will be reading the next book very soon, because I'm going to be buddy reading with somebody, and I'm very excited. I'm loving it. So 5 stars for right now. It might be like a 4.75, but I'll give it its 5-star just because I loved it so much and I was really engrossed in it, and I have so many highlights in here. There's no way I'm like demoting that to a 4 just for that reason. But obviously the next one I have to read is Brissinger, and I have started the audiobook. Oh my god, I'm only like halfway through chapter 2 and I already feel like I'm suffering. Like it's like 40 pages of the audiobook, and this thing is like, I'm like, ooh, I'm already like, I'm not in the mood for this, but I'm gonna force myself to do it. I've got my AirPods in, I'm ready to go. I'm going to spend all day today doing homework and trying to catch up, because I'm very behind on my one class because there's no like deadlines, so I just haven't done anything. It's really bad. So I'm going to try to do this to my best ability while I am doing my homework. And that is the plan. But I know they're going to get Katrina, but they're literally having conversations about like women, like Eragon and his brother Roran, and they're having conversations about women and all these other things. And it's like, I just don't like Eragon as a character. I like everybody else, but I don't like Eragon. I also, still to this day, I hate the voice actor's interpretation of Saphira. It sounds awful. I hate it. Like every time she speaks, it's like, and that's what she sounds like, and I hate it so much. But anyways, so having fun, I guess. Not really. I am thinking that this is going to be really boring for the first half, and I think that's why a lot of people stop after this book. A lot of people DNF this book or don't read the 4th book, and that makes me very nervous about this one. And maybe that's why I'm kind of not in the mood for it, because it just feels intimidating because everybody else hates it. I don't know. But that's what I feel like. We'll try our best here. We're trying, okay? I think I'm listening at 2.5 speed right now, and it's like 11 hours or something for that speed. It's just so much. It's just so much. But I was the one who wanted to read 50 books over 500 pages. This one definitely qualifies. Ugh. I am 164 pages in, and I would like to acknowledge that I hate Eragon as a person. I hate it. All I want is a girlfriend. There are more important things happening, dude. Check your priorities. So I'm updating on Brissinger. I am 385 pages. I'm almost 50%. I'm like barely 50% of the way through. Oh man, here's the thing. I like Eragon for... Okay, I don't like Eragon the character. I mean the series. I like the series for the fighting and the conflict and kind of the lore. Like, I understand that this took a lot. Like, he invented new languages or used other languages. But I hate so much the conversations. I hate them talking. Why? Like, if I was in here and I had to address somebody respectfully like this, I would be pissed. I would be like, can we just have a normal fucking conversation? I understand you've been like alive for 500 years, but get modern, please. I'm not doing this because there are just conversations in here that can last pages and pages and pages, and they are so boring. Oh my god, just say what you want. Why does it have to be that complicated? And I'm just, yeah, I like the battles. I like the plot twists. I like the storyline. But these freaking conversations. And then on top of that, Eragon just being like, oh, I want to get married. Oh, I want a girlfriend. Oh, like, shut up. Oh my god. I'm gonna be alone forever. Oh, I can't. So like, this is gonna determine whether or not I'm going to really truly want to read the last book. You know, I'm just I don't know what else to say because I'm so frustrated. Like, I mean, like, there's some action, there was like a battle and blah blah blah, but like, I kind of just want somebody to summarize the rest of this for me. I'm listening at 2.5 speed because these words and conversations are just so much. And also, I don't understand Saphira when the audiobook is talking. So it says that I have 5 hours and 53 minutes left on my time, but real time it's 14 hours. Oh, I'm over 50% of the way through. Never mind, because I've listened to 14 hours and 51 minutes, and it says that I have 14 hours and 42 minutes left, so I'm over 50% of the way through, just slightly. It looks different, I think, because I think the short story thing is in here. I want to finish this so that I can just be like done with it. I don't care about anything about it at all, which is awful because Eldest was one of my favorite books last year, and I'm suffering so much reading this one. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't even know where I'm at with this. I have no idea how I feel. I have read almost, or listened to almost all of it. I would not be able to sit down and read this. This would not be that for me. I'm on page 568. Like, it says, I've increased the speed from 2.5 to 2.8, and it says I have 2 hours and 42 minutes left. And I want it to end. I was like, oh, I'm getting towards the end. It's not gonna be that much. It's so much. Regular time, I have 7 hours and 33 minutes left. And I am suffering. I'm considering going over 3 times speed so that I can just have it over and done with, but I don't understand half of the words that they're saying that are not in English. I'm just struggling. I want this to be done by the end of the month, by the end of February. So I'm trying my best. First of all, for this vlog so that I can edit it, and second of all, so that I can be done suffering with this because I am so over it. I'm so done. There's other things I would rather be reading or listening to. What's happened? The dwarves finally crowned a new king. Eragon has been attacked again. Obviously, Saphira and Eragon are being ordered around some more. Like, nothing new. Really, it's all the same stuff, just over and over again. And I am so over this. I just want it to be done. I was reading people's reviews on this, and they were like, I wish it was longer. Excuse me? You wish it was longer? Nothing has happened. Nothing. Not even Roran's story is exciting to me anymore. It used to be, I'm like, oh cool, new point of view? No, it's not. It's not good. I mean, I do enjoy switching it up a little bit, but I'm just, what the fuck is this? I just need to end. And I would really just like to take a nap instead, because I'm so over it. I'm so done with this. I don't even know what to rate it, because like, I'm just done. I might not even give it a rating. Oh my god. I've been heavily considering DNFing it for the last 2 days, but I want to give the whole series a shot and try to finish the last one eventually. But now I'm gonna like put it off another year because I can't handle it. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna be like a toddler and be like, no, I don't want to do it. Screw this, you know? So hopefully the next clip you see is me actually finish this because I'm so fucking bored. I did it. With great difficulty, but I did it. I ended up giving this 3 stars, and I will explain why. It was almost a 1 star, almost a 2 star, but for most of this is conversations, it's formality, it's moral dilemmas on should I eat this creature or can I still eat plants? There's moral dilemmas. Should I kill Sloane? Should I not kill Sloane? How should I punish him for his crimes? How should I not tell my cousin any of this? How shall I do, like, there's so many dilemmas morally in Eragon's head that I just cannot handle. Meanwhile, his cousin Roran is just like, fight. And he's really good at it. And his little thing where he goes off and doesn't listen to his captain or whatever, that was a whole thing that I really enjoyed. Yeah, all the like moral stuff, the formalities, the talking and the conversations, and the not really learning anything but needing to have those conversations. And it's just like the whole time he's like, I need a sword, oh I have to go help the dwarves, oh I have to go help the elves, I need to go over here and learn this, and to go here. And I was just like, but then the battles, I like the battles. That was so fun. I do like, I understand now why it's called Bersinger, because the sword, that was sick. I loved that. Like, that's why it's 3 stars. I liked the final epic battle that was in here. I liked the sword. I liked kind of some of the stuff he learned. I did not like the death of his master and the dragon. That kind of sucked. The Heart of Hearts was cool to learn about. Very interesting, very weird. But overall, it was okay. 90% of this book kind of sucked. The rest was good. And that's what I'll go with. But I'm just like, I'm done. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I have removed Inheritance from my gonna read next, and I've hidden it somewhere so that I can find it eventually. I think it's in my closet, but I don't really care. I'll read it next year. I don't care right now because it's just as big as this one, and I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm just like rid myself of it, which seems so bad. But to recap, what did I read? Oh my gosh, I read Fragile Things, which I gave 4 stars to. I read Serpent and Dove, which I gave 5 stars to. And I read Bersinger, which I gave 3 stars to. It was like all across the board. Overall, I think I liked Serpent and Dove best, but Fragile Things was very fun, and I obviously struggled with Eragon. I still hate him. I don't like him as a person. Yeah, so that's great. Considering I gave Eragon and Eldest 5 stars each, to come to that was just like sad. It was very sad. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was enjoyable. If you have any of the same thoughts as I do, or feelings, have you read these books? What did you think of them? We can talk about them in the comments. It was very fun for me. I'm just kind of happy to have this vlog over. It's done. Thank God it's done. Oh my God. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!